this. I'm like, he's 6 years old. He got some noodles. He got a couple of Capri Sun. I cracked the window. The fan was on, so he was good. They say I'm unfit. You know, I fight a couple people, bust a few windows, plant some tires, and they think that I can't.
Ma'am, you cannot be serious right now.
Dead.
Are you really serious right now? Number one, you're talking about. Well, first of all, let me say this: how hot is it outside right now?
105. That's the car.
Hold on. I'm asking her because you're already at 105 because you're already.
She thought cracking the window and leaving a fan on was good enough, but the judge was floored and demanded, "What is this child a dog?" The entire courtroom froze as everyone realized the truth, that leaving a child in 105-degree heat is not just careless, it is dangerous, and her dismissive attitude might be the breaking point in this custody fight.
How hot is it outside? Right?
Well, that day it was, cause we went at night.
I didn't ask whether you went at night or anything, because it's still hot at night as well, too.
I mean, about 80, 90, it cooled down. But he had a fan.
And you got a fan. You gave the child a fan in the car.
I cracked the window.
You cracked it. So what is this child, a dog?
No. Caleb, he's a human.
But it's hot outside and you're going to give the child a fan. And then what else?
Capri Sun.
And a Capri Sun.
Two.
Now let me ask you something. Would you want a hot car or a hot environment and somebody to give you a Capri Sun?
No, I was at P.
How hot is it outside? Right, well, that day it was because we went at night. I did not ask whether you went at night or anything because it is still hot at night as well. It was about 80 to 90. It cooled down, but he had a fan. And you gave the child a fan in the car. You cracked the window. And what is this child, a dog? No, Caleb is a human, but it is hot outside and you gave the child a fan. And then what else? A Capri Sun. And a Capri Sun too. Now let me ask you something. Would you want to sit in a hot car or a hot environment and somebody just give you a Capri Sun?
Give you a Capri Sun?
No, I was at Perry's.
You know what? Sometimes you just don't have the words to say. And I guess this is one of those times where, Lord have mercy, I do not have the words to say. Now this lady right here, Miss, what did you say your first name was?
Kelly with a capital K.
Miss Kelly with a capital K.
The best project manager.
I didn't ask if you was the best or the worst because you have no proof to tell me if you did right or wrong. It comes to those project managers or whatever else you say. You don't have to build the words up to me.
Okay, but if you would not want to be treated that way, then how is it okay to let a child sit in that heat and be treated like that for 2 hours? It does not matter the excuse. I asked you, would you want that done to you? No, I would not. But sometimes we have to go through things to get to the bigger picture. And I was working on this. It looks like you got to the bigger picture with Paris. I did. And that is when you know the baby is going to come with me. On Yes, I See, I am setting them up all right. Miss Rowe, how much do you make a year? I make $65,000.
Okay. But if you don't want to be done that way, why do you think that it's okay to let a child sit like that and treat them like that?
For 2 hours.
It doesn't matter, but I said, would you want that done?
No. I mean, but sometimes we gotta go through stuff to get to the bigger picture, and I was working on this.
It looked like you got to the bigger picture with Paris.
I did, and that's when you know the baby was gonna come with me on there.
I see. Okay.
Setting them up.
All right. Miss Rowe, how much do you make how much you make a year?
I make 65.
65,000.
65,000 a year doing what again? I work for insurance. Yes, just because somebody. All right. So before I do anything else, quick question, because I almost forgot who pays the health insurance for this child. I do. Okay. Both of you cannot say that at the same time. So I am the mom. I pay. It comes out of my check. $350. I love my baby. If you know all you have been talking about is pork chops, you cannot tell you. Have probably been eating a lot of pork. Yes, babe can. You do what she says. She loves her baby. The only time.
65,000 a year. Doing what again?
I work for insurance.
Insurance. And insurance, yeah, this costs somebody else. All right, so before I do anything else, quick question, because I almost forgot. So who pays the health insurance for this child?
I do.
Okay, both of y'all can't say that at the same time. So
I'm the mom.
I pay. It comes out of my check, $350.
I love my baby.
If all you've been talking about is pork chops.
Your Honor,
I can tell you probably been eating a lot of pork chop. Yes, but can you do what?
She says she loves her baby. Yeah. The only time
She loves her baby, yet the only time she comes around is December 31st to get his social, so she can file him on her taxes. She is trying to get a come up she lies judge. She claims 8 dependents when she has only 1 child, and so you are making $65,000 for your income. Are you paying your cousin anything for keeping this child and taking care of this child? What am I paying for? She barely gives me the food. Stamps, she gets $1,500. Okay, I see where this is going. I want my baby back. Okay, yes, this is everything you think. The world just revolves around you, because I cannot believe what I am hearing.
she loves her baby. Yeah. The only time she comes around is December the 31st to get his social so she can file him on the taxes. She's trying to get a come up. A come up. She lies, Judge. She puts 8 dependents. She got 1 kid.
And so you're paying they're paying you obviously $65,000 for your income. Are you paying your cousin anything for keeping this child and taking care of this child?
What I'm paying for?
She barely will give me the food stamp. She get $1,500 in the food stamp.
I see where this is going.
I want
now,
my
man.
baby back.
Okay, yeah. There's everything. You think the world just revolves around you, because I cannot believe what I'm hearing right.
The world just revolves around you, because I cannot believe what I am hearing right now. So this is what we are going to do, and it is obvious that you're going to be paying something because you make $65,000 a year barely. Okay. So how long have you had the child? What is his name? Caleb, correct. Caleb has been with us about a year and a half, yes, because thank God they did a welfare check, and you have not received anything. For a year and a half, absolutely not only. Sorry, excuses, hold on, we are not here to insult. I am just asking questions. A year and a half, and you have not received.
It revolves around you, because I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. So this is what we're going to do. And it's obviously that, you are going to be paying something. I mean, you make $65,000 a year.
Barely.
Okay. So how long have you had the child? What's his name? Caleb.
Caleb, correct. Caleb has been with us about a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Yes, because thank God they did a welfare check.
And you haven't received anything for a year and a half?
Absolutely not, but sorry, excuses.
Hold on. It's not here to insult. I'm just asking questions. A year and a half, you haven't received.
Obviously, this child is going to need to be taken care of, because everything in life is not free. You cannot just drop your child off and let somebody else take care of him. She is taking care of your child. I want him back. She's taking care of him. Okay, so how come you are just now coming to court and saying you want him back? What happened to the past year? I have been saying I want him back. She keeps dragging me through the mud. Dragging you through? Oh, I am unfit. I am very fit. That goes, ma'am, I am. Just going to say this, when you were talking about caviar and things like that, obviously you have other reasons. So this is what we are going to do.
Obviously, this child is going to need to be taken care of, because, everything in life is just ain't free. You just can't drop your child off and let somebody else take care of it.
I didn't drop him off.
She's taking care of your child.
I want him back.
She's taking care of. Okay, so how come you just now coming to court and saying that you just want him back? What happened to the past year?
I've been saying I want him back. She keep dragging me through the mud.
Dragging you through.
Oh, I'm unfit. I'm very fit. I go to
Ma'am,
the
I'm just going to say this. When you're talking about caviar and stuff like that, obviously you have other reasons. So this is what we're going to do. So
Hold on, ladies, hold on, because we are not going to go there. You all sound like my family during Christmas time. So, Miss Roe Campbell, yes, you make $65,000 a year, okay? You pay your cousin $350. Your gross is $5,417, and 20% of that with your net is $4,157.
Hold on, ladies, hold on. Because we're not going to go there. Y'all sound like my family during Christmas time. So, Miss Roe Campbell.
Yes.
You see, you make $65,000 a year, okay? You paying by your cousin $350. Your gross is $5,417, and 20% of that with your net is $4,401.57.
163 to it. So basically you have to pay something. You cannot just let your cousin take care of all the business while you are thinking all high and mighty with pork chops and caviar. Hold on, wait a minute before we get to that. Let me go ahead and get this before I forget about it. So yes, you're going to pay. And the thing is, you are going to pay $143 flat, nothing more, nothing less.
$63 to it. So basically, you got to pay something. You can't just let your cousin take care of all the business while you're thinking all high and mighty with pork chops and caviar. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Before we get to that, let me go ahead and get this before I forget about it. So, yes, you're going to pay. Okay, and the thing is, you're going to pay $1,043 flat. Nothing more, nothing less.
But you need to be at home with your child if you wanted your child back so badly. It should not have taken this long. You should not be out there with a man eating pork chops and caviar while she is taking care of your child and not receiving a dime. Am I mistaken about that? Have you given even a coin, silver or copper? So before you have anything else to say, that is my decision. This case is over. You have my answer. All right, ladies, you may be excused. Thank you.
You need to be at home with if you wanted your child back so bad, it shouldn't have taken this long. Okay, you shouldn't be out there with the man eating pork chops and caviar while she's up there taking care of your child and not getting a dime. Am I mistaken about that?
None of the coins, silver or copper.
So before you have anything else to say, that is my decision. This case is over with. This is adjourned. You have my answer. All right, ladies, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor, Kelly whispered, but the judge's voice cut like steel. If you truly wanted your child back, you would not have waited this long. You do not get to enjoy fine dinners while someone else raises your child without a dime from you. His message landed hard. Parenthood is proven by actions, not excuses. The gavel fell. The case was closed. The courtroom emptied, but the lesson remained. Love means sacrifice, and every child deserves care, stability, and commitment.